What's going on, guys? Gomes here back again on another MLB The Show 18 Diamond Dynasty video. Of course, today we will be talking about the August Player of the Month. Of course, that will be coming out on Friday or tomorrow, rather. And a lot of people requested me to make this video. I did do it last time, and you guys did seem to enjoy it. So the same way we are going to work, I will be going from the high diamond players, working down to the golds, and make sure to stick around to the end where I will be showing you my prediction for the Player of the Month hero card, as well as a rough sketch of what he will look like. So the first card that we are going to look at is going to be the NL West, of course, the Diamondbacks. In the desert, we are going to be looking at David Peralta, who in the month of August against lefties hit .355, a .677 slugging percentage, 3 home runs, 4 total extra base hits. Righties, .364, 758 slugs, 7 home runs, 11 total extra base hits, 8 strikeouts to 22 walks. Now, of course, David Peralta is a gold. I think he will move up in the roster update as well, but as you guys can see, he hit .758 with the .364 batting average against lefties. That really has a lot of room to move, and I think lefties is really where he's going to get a lot of stuff. And righties as well, he hit .355, so that contact is still going to be in the 90s. And or he had .364 against righties, so he's gonna have really good stats both ways, so that's gonna make this card really effective. Of course, he is a lefty. Lefty bats are definitely a premium in MLB The Show this year, so he's gonna be pretty balanced from both sides of the plate, contact and power wise. I think he's gonna get an 88 overall Diamond Player of the Month card. I was debating on whether or not he should get the POTM hero card, but nonetheless, he should be getting a really nice card to use, and that should also be really fun to use gameplay wise as well. Moving on to the AL Central, we have the Cleveland Indians, a starting pitcher, a diamond starting pitcher, who might actually get diamond in the roster update as well, or probably not anymore. At one point it looked like it, but he's kind of cooled down in the month of September. But in the month of August, no way you can say he did not have an absolute amazing month. 185 ERA, 0.95 whip, 216 opponent batting average, 50 strikeouts to only 5 walks. The thing about Carlos Carrasco is his hit 9 is only at a 70, 216 opponent batting average, that's going to be at least around an 80, 50 strikeouts and 39 innings pitched, that's going to be around an 85 at least, and only 5 walks. Once again, that's going to at least get into the 80s. I'm going to say an 88 overall. Once again, Diamond Player of the Month card for Carlos Carrasco. Of course, he had a Diamond card earlier this year, but it did get downgraded, of course, and I think he really does deserve it. I didn't really find any other starting pitchers that deserved a Diamond Player. Of course, like the only really guys that had a better month than him that weren't, you know, like diamonds is, you know, bronze cards, and I really don't think they're gonna give a bronze card a Diamond Player of the Month. You'd have to like literally pitch 90 innings and give up no runs, but nonetheless, Carlos Carrasco really does deserve this card. And our last diamond is going to be for the Oakland Athletics. Of course, how many more POTM cards can they get? Matt Chapman, I think he really does deserve it, and I think he'll get an 86 overall. Against lefties, he had .308 with the .462 slug, 1 home run, 4 total extra base hits, but righties is really where he got his work done. .324 batting average with a .797 slugging percentage, 8 home runs, 19 total extra base hits, 7 strikeouts to 30 total, or 7 walks to 30 strikeouts. Once again, like I said, righties, he's going to have really high stats. And the thing about Chapman, once again, his speed and fielding is so high that it's not going to take him much to get to that diamond level. So, you know, if they give him like 85, 90 contact and power versus righties, which I definitely think is possible for a POTM card, he'll easily reach into the 85, 86 overall level. So I think he will be getting a Diamond Player of the Month card once again. Defense is important, especially at the hot corner. You guys know you get terrible animations, so having a guy like Matt Chapman there with good power and good contact, whew, sheesh, this card is definitely going to be really desirable. And now moving on to our golds, and this one is tough. It really is tough. Because I think he does deserve maybe a Diamond Player, like I was kind of hinting at earlier. German Marquez, he had an absolute amazing month, and he's been amazing for quite some time. I don't know how he's still a 73 bronze. Hopefully he at least gets into like a 78, 79 in the roster update, but in the month of August, 214 ERA, 0.83 whip, 176 opponent batting average, 53 strikeouts to 9 total walks in 43 innings pitched, 55 hit 9 is going to go up stratospherically. That's not even a word. That just explains how much that's going to go up. Even his K9 as well, that's going to go up a lot too, probably around like the 85 range. I think he's going to get an 84 overall. Now, the only reason I'm saying that and not diamond is for the fact that I don't think they've had more than 3 diamonds out in a POTM set. So I'm kind of going to stick to that trend and keep him at an 84 overall gold, but he definitely could and definitely does deserve a diamond card, diamond POTM card, because he balled his ass out in the month of August for sure. And now staying in the same division, of course, we have a lot of teams from the West. For the Padres, we have Hunter Rentroe, of course. I'm going to say an 81 overall for Hunter Rentroe against lefties. Did not do too well. 256, 442 slug, 2 home runs, 4 total extra base hits. But versus righties, 333, 737 home runs, 11 total extra base hits, 4 strikeouts to 24, or 4 walks to 24 strikeouts. The thing with Hunter Rentroe, a lot of POTM cards you guys notice are really platoon heavy. For example, the Cole Calhoun that came out, and quite a few cards, you know, like the Shohei was a platoon card. I think the Juan Soto was once again kind of a platoon card. The same is going to be for Hunter Rentroe. He's really not going to be too good against lefties. Hold his own, but against righties, it's kind of gonna be reverse of his live series card. But I would expect a, you know, like I said, a platoon card. Probably won't be the best gameplay wise, but nonetheless, first real life performance, I do think he deserves it. Moving on to our reliever for the Pirates, we have Keon Keala, who had a really good month. I mean, he had a 0.64 ERA, 0.86 WHIP, 149 opponent batting average, 21 strikeouts to 5 walks in 14 innings pitched. I do think he'll get like an 82. 83 overall card, somewhere around there. His hit and K9 I both think will go up. His walk 9, unfortunately, he walked 5 guys in 14 innings pitched. That is not the greatest. And once again, gameplay wise, probably won't be the best. You know, only 3 pitches, fastball, curveball, changeup. Could be worse, but definitely could be a lot better. Like I said, like an 82, 83-ish overall for him. And then our last gold that we will be covering for the Houston Astros is Tyler White. He was on my roster predictions as well, but he had an insane month. I think he was like 3rd in the MLB in slugging percentage. I could be wrong on that fact, but anyways, against lefties, 360, 800 slug, righties, 310, 672 slug. The thing about Tyler White, it's kind of like the Jesus Aguilar situation, who actually did get a diamond player, of course, but he's not hitting as good as Jesus Aguilar was, of course, but he has no fielding and no speed, which is really going to hold him back. But I think it will be enough, his offensive numbers, to get him up to at least an 80, just because they can probably mess with his discipline and clutch and stuff like that to boost his overall up there. But he definitely hit enough to deserve a card, so an 80 overall I think is very just for Tyler White. And now the drum roll, please. Our Diamond Player of the Month hero card, I do think is going to be in the desert. I think it will be Justin Turner. Now, I did think Justin Turner will be going diamond in the roster update. Of course, that has not stopped SDist in the past. For example, in the month of April, Didi Gregorius got it while he was clearly on the path to diamond. Obviously, he fell off the train tracks right there, and he, you know, kind of really fell off. But he was on the road to diamond, just like Justin Turner. And then 2 months straight, Verlander and Paul Goldschmidt, we received 2 already live series diamonds, get the POTM hero card. And honestly, I would not be mad at Justin Turner getting the POTM hero card at all. Like I said, David Peralta also does deserve it in my opinion, but Justin Turner, he's a higher overall. I think he has a bit higher chance of getting it. And maybe for this situation, they don't move him to a diamond as well. Keep in mind, he is not one yet. He just is playing one. Of course, he was injured earlier on, and when he first came back, he wasn't hitting too good, but August, against lefties, 421 against batting average, 789 slug. Righties, 390 batting average, 678 slugging percentage. I will right now throw a kind of like a rough sketch on how his attributes might look, and yeah, they're going to be really, really nice. Versus lefties, I think he's going to have 99 plus. Of course, I edited this in regular rosters, so you cannot move him above 99, but I do think it'll be above 99 contact. Also 85 power versus lefties, righties 92, 79, maybe into the 80s as well, but he's going to have 88, 90-ish vision, you know, pretty decent fielding, 73. He's not going to be the fastest, which definitely sucks, but what is really good about him and what was really good about Matt Carpenter is they can play a lot of spots. Justin Turner can play, you know, the corners and up the middle of the infield. He can play all the infield except for catchers, so that makes him really versatile. You can really use him as a utility guy, and honestly, I think his stats hold up. They don't hold up to an Immortal, of course, but honestly, I could definitely see starting this card over Jackie or Cal Ripken Jr. if you have either of those two, and I think it would be a really good fit. Justin Turner, like I said, nonetheless, he definitely had the best month of August, I would say. Of course, it comes down to the fact, you know, what do they value more? Putting him to a live series diamond again, a POTM hero card, or they could do both. Honestly, I would not be mad at that because it's not like a situation where he used to be better. I think one of the reasons people did not like Verlander and Goldschmidt getting them is Goldschmidt last year had he had a better card than this, and of course Verlander, this is not his prime version. He will be getting like a 96, 97 overall flashback card. So I think that's really the main gripe a lot of people, and myself included, had. Justin Turner, this is the best he's been. So if he gets like a 92 overall, and that's what I do think he will be, a 92 overall POTM hero card. If he gets that and he's an 85 live series diamond, I can live with that because he'll be going up to one not already existing. But that is my POTM predictions for the month of August. As always with these, make sure to let me know what you guys think about my predictions, and just like I said, who do you guys think could get them instead? Like I said, there's a lot of guys to choose from, but unfortunately there's only 8 cards, I believe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 8 cards that they give out, and there's how many players that play in the month and even have a good month of August nonetheless. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like down below. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and there you guys comes out. Yay!
Love is love, and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure, and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory, I tell you.